from supersisterfitness.com, and I'm here to supercharge your life today with this tip: how to beat the binge. This is a big one, you guys, so I'm gonna give you 3 simple tips to overcome binge eating. I'm super passionate about this because I did struggle with so long. If I can help at least just one person not go through what I had to go through, that just like warms my heart and melts my soul, because I never wish this on anyone, and it can be one of the hardest, most challenging things to go through. And you can really feel so alone, like nobody else understands where you are and what's going on in your life. And so I just want to thank you for watching this video, and I really do hope that this helps. And please, if you want to leave a comment below or even just email me, I'm always there to answer questions and provide any support or help that I can. Now, before we get started, I just want to put in a little bit of backstory here in case you're wondering who I am and what I know about eating disorders. Well, I personally struggled with an eating disorder for over 4 years, and everything from anorexia to bulimia and in between. I went from eating 1,000 calories a day to binge eating out of control, and food really dominated my life. It ruled what I did on a daily basis, and I really lost out on a lot of social experiences. I really kind of caged myself in a room, so to speak, for about 4 years. I was ashamed. It was brutal. It was really hard. I did seek help, but that help really didn't help me, because talking about it for me only perpetuated the problem. Talking about it and dwelling in it only made it okay for me to keep going on with those behaviors. And I'm not saying this is for everyone, this is just my experience. So let's go into the 3 tips now. Number 1, stop calorie counting. Stop obsessing about food. And I know that seems so much simpler than it is, but it's really important if you're struggling right now. Stop worrying about how much you're eating in a day. Now, with my personal journey, I started eating 1,000 calories a day, and I was an obsessive calorie counter. And then I went through periods of time where I actually would weigh out my food to the actual ounce, to the actual gram of how much food I was supposed to be eating. Now, this is not sustainable long term. Think about it. Do you really want to count calories for the rest of your life? I don't think so. Who does? That sucks. It's not living. We're human beings. We like to eat food. It's natural. It's part of being a human. So I really want you to just cut it out. Stop calorie counting. And rule number 2 is to focus on eating real food. This was a game changer for me. I used to focus on the calorie content of food and eating sugar-free, low-fat foods, thinking it was better because it was lower calorie, when in reality I was ingesting all these chemicals that was messing with the hormones in my body, which was messing with my brain, which led me to want to eat more sweets, more food. And so it was really hard long-term to keep up the low-calorie diet because my body was starving for nutrition. I wasn't eating anything nutritious. So rule number 2 is to eat real food. Focus on eating as much fruit, veggies, leafy greens, healthy fats as you can. Don't worry about the calorie content. It literally doesn't matter if it's real, natural food that came from the ground, that's one ingredient, that's simple, natural, wholesome, organic. It is gonna do your body good. I promise you, you're not gonna get fat by eating fruit or by eating vegetables. Like, it's just not possible. Do you know anybody that is fat from eating too many vegetables? I didn't think so. So I really want you to focus on eating real food first. Stop calorie counting, stop obsessing about that, because the problem is when you're ingesting sugar-free, low-fat foods, there's a lot of chemicals in there. There's fake sugar that actually signals your brain thinking it's getting sugar, but it doesn't. And so your brain's like, okay, wait a second. I thought I was eating sugar. There was no calories in it though, but I wanted the sugar. I gave this response in my body and now I didn't get any, so I want more. Where's the sugar? Where's the food? Give me more, more, more. So I want you to stop with the fake sugary foods. And stevia is natural, but I still stay away from it. As soon as I cut out fake sugar in my diet, my sweet cravings went away. and I no longer struggled with binge eating, because for me it was a lot of sweets, it was a lot of sugary foods. It's very common for that to happen. And last but not least, tip number 3, I kind of already touched on it, is to cut out the fake sugar. Stop eating it, please. It's just terrible for your body. It messes with the hormones in your body. It messes with the chemistry of your entire body and your brain. So please stop. It's not natural, it's a chemical, and you were not made to eat that food. Here's the thing. I used to be addicted to sugar-free puddings, diet drinks, all that stuff, thinking they were healthy for me because they were low calorie. They're not healthy at all. There is absolutely zero nutrition in them. And I really want you to just, it may be a process, but I really want you to cut it out of your diet. And if that means for you slowly weaning off it, that's great. One suggestion I can recommend is find a replacement, something like kombucha or sparkling water. There's like a million flavors of sparkling water nowadays. So find something like that, because a lot of the time it's just that carbonation. It is really nice to have something carbonated sometimes. So skip the diet poison drink, because it really is a chemical warfare poison. And instead, get a kombucha, get something that has probiotics that's actually gonna help nourish your body and keep things on track for you. Hopefully, these 3 tips help you beat the binge. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.